I've got a lot to say about Warframe and still a lot to learn. As a new player, I've experienced an outpouring of help and support from more experienced players, including several of you who've added me in game and joined the Discord. Super awesome. Seriously, thank you guys. I am loving this welcome to the community. Like, it's a huge part of what's making me want to stay. Sure, I like the game too, but you guys? Something else. So, where has my journey taken me? Well, I got Octavia. No, I did not build her. I went for it, and I don't regret this. I don't care what anybody says. She's a little complicated, but a music based Warframe that is perfect for me. And yes, I enjoy her very much. I'm very thankful for those of you who are posting videos that go in depth with different Warframes because newbies like me are learning how to use Warframes to their full potential thanks to you all. This specific video is going to talk about what happens when you get carried in Warframe. A new friend of ours, who's aptly named, well, Friend, offered to help me build the Necros Warframe. It required a little story unlocking and a bit of a boss farm. I want to do my story missions and most of my completion at my own pace, but the temptation to build a Warframe was way too much, especially when I learned a little more about Necros and what he did. Looks like he's going to be right up my alley. So I got carried. I got carried hard. The good news about getting carried when someone is understanding that you're a new player is, well, you still get to discover some things. I'm making dumbass mistakes and this needs to be preserved.
Shared.
Yes, needs to be shared of like, look what Jali did. All right. Oh, neat. What does this do?
The artifact. It must be valuable.
Apparently that means something's wrong.
I don't know. The talking head mommy type person seems to think I'm okay, so I'll listen to her. Oh, don't jump off the fucking map.
I followed you too.
Yeah, I thought I could make the jump. I did not make the jump.
Cyber mommy?
No, I don't know. She's a little, I don't know how I would describe her except for the fact that like she's this talking head that's always there. And she's obviously, you know, like pretty concerned about you and like, you know, wants you to do well and helps you out and but all she ever is a talking head on your screen. And so she's a talking head mommy type person. And you still get to see the story as it unfolds. Right here I was getting ready to do the Heart of Demos, whatever, and explained how I feel about the game and story so far.
What I meant was the open world content
Mm-hmm.
didn't used to exist.
Oh.
It never existed back then.
I don't remember because like I played then, but it was
Never got that far?
yeah. So when I played years ago, I basically just like trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing right now. What's this? I tried the game. I did not like the game. I think I lasted maybe an hour and a half before I was like, no, I'm done.
Even the beginning didn't have much of a tutorial.
Stay focused.
No.
Unit approaching.
No, there wasn't.
No, but honestly, the beginning of the game is so vastly changed from what it used to be. It's kind of insane. I mean, the story is grabbing me, as is the potential for some serious fashion. I will tell you one thing though, I have questions. I have lots of questions. Still can't quite...
That'll take a while.
Like, I'm sure I'll learn soon, but it's like, what the hell is a Tenno? I figured it was like the Warframe, but it's obviously not that. I hope, at least, that the story will explain it. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
what is a Tenno? Because it's not what I thought it was. Now, there are a few things that I discovered I don't actually like in the game. One of those being the stealth missions, or the spy missions, or whatever you want to call them. I cannot describe how much I despise these missions. Oh, Tenno, you've set off the alarm. Nobody cares. I am a bulldozer with superpowers. I'll set off whatever alarms I feel like. Somehow, this is a problem. oh, well, you and your giant metal self has to be quiet, despite the fact that you're using abilities that literally drop the beat and amplify things. Makes no sense. None whatsoever. Maybe DE just needs to understand that a stealth mission is complete if there's nothing left to say that you were there. Anyway, I really do hate stealth missions. I hate them a lot, and they're probably the one part of the game that I don't actually find fun. Personal preference, I just don't like them. If you like them, though, that's awesome. I'm super glad you're enjoying it. For me, not so much. So another thing that proves super unfun is actually coming from the community itself. Now, once again, I know what you guys are saying is out of pure excitement and wanting a new player to enjoy things, and I get it. But I don't really care about any meta right now. I understand there's a point where I may need to care about that. A lot of people are telling me how to maximize this and what Warframe to play and do this and get these mods and use these mods. Stop. Just let me play what I want to play right now. Let me explore a little, let me learn, let me play what I like. The mods you're telling me to get, I don't even have access to yet. I am learning about mods, and I do appreciate the help that I'm getting with the ones that I do have access to. The whole push towards a meta, though, I don't care for it. I'm still discovering, I'm still learning, and honestly, I don't think I've followed the meta in any game I've ever played. I am way too much of a casual Care Bear for that. I have fun, that is the point of the game. If it's not fun, I don't play. No, I don't do it to the detriment of other players, but I think just about any game I've ever played, you don't have to follow a meta unless you're in some sort of endgame deal. I don't know if this is the same for Warframe. I don't know. All right, but what about being carried and kind of taxied around for a whole evening? Well, I didn't hate that, and I didn't feel like it harmed me in any way. We were going for a really specific thing, which was to farm Necros. There was no story spoiled, no planets cleared in a second or anything like that. It was simply rushing to a boss and somebody helping out a couple of newbies. If somebody did that every time I played, I'd probably get really frustrated. And what about Necros? Did I build him? Oh, yeah, we are a very new group of friends, but I think friend was right. I am definitely going to like playing Necros.
Make your way to its location and dispatch this monster.
Hey, that water, not great for the skin. Just saying.